After the somewhat disappointing Code of the Samurai, I decided I might as well get Shogun's Blade over with as well. The cover art made me think it'll be some type of samurai game akin to Way of the Samurai or something. But instead, what I found was we have samurai warriors at home. Yes, this is a hack and slash game based on the Sengoku period of Japan. A literal clone of samurai warriors that doesn't even try to do anything different. Only a million times worse. So, let's just get this one over with and move on already. Shogun's Blade is literally a Chinese knockoff of Samurai Warriors. Though not literally a Chinese game, it's just such a blatant ripoff you assume it was. You can't say Chinese without knockoff. Never forget the Obama backpack.
What the fuck?
Anyways, so yeah, it's a generic hack and slash game based on the Sengoku era of Japan, towards the end of all the wars, with the Western Army fighting the Eastern Army. You take control of one of two real world samurai, Miyamoto Musashi and Sasaki Kojirou, during the Battle of Sekigahara. You run around competing, leading objectives in a massive open battlefield that's larger than any Dynasty Warriors game till probably Dynasty Warriors 9. Yeah, you can tell I'm so enthused, huh? Earn experience, level up, fight stronger enemies, and that's it. There's no real plot, no cinematics. It's just a tiny budget Dynasty Warriors clone, and it really shows. During the Battle of Sekigahara, Musashi and Kojiro charged into battle to fight, working for Tokugawa Ieyasu after the first mission, and that's about it. There is no real storytelling or cinematics, just walls of silent text before and after battle. Before you begin playing, you can select who you will start out as, Musashi or Kojiro, each with varying stats, of Musashi being stronger with more health and defense, but worse movement. Meanwhile, Kojiro is weak, but fast. Yeah, what a great difference between these two to encourage people to select different characters when there's only two to begin with, and throughout the whole fucking game. Just like old school Dynasty Warriors, you can prepare for battle, view the info log, look at your stats, see where officers are placed, and look at the battlefield itself. When you're all done, you can begin playing. There's no items or bodyguards or anything like that, so I don't really see the appeal of this portion. Oh well, let's jump into the battlefield already. Every mission is the same, you just run around and hack at enemies. There's no variety. It's just the same battlefield as you hack and slash across its abnormally huge size. This in turn helps lead to boredom. No story, no cutscenes, no real progression. Just fight forever. Boring. Right away, the movement in combat feels so god-awful. It's like taking the knife combat of the original Resident Evil and turning that system into a Dynasty Warriors clone. Yeah, you only have one attack button. A block, a jump, and orb use. Orbs are items you can collect on the battlefield that have various degrees of damage and attack that can sometimes, but not always, kill generic soldiers or barely even damage officers. There's no Musō attack, strong attack, bow or horse or jump attack. Your moveset never expands. You only have the same few swings of the sword and that's it. This just helps lead to the combat feeling even worse than it already does. I mean, good god, it's hard to even hit a single soldier because of the way everything controls. Shogun's blade is very hard to describe. It's one of those you gotta play it to truly know how shitty it is type of games. So yep, no combos, no strong attacks, no Musō attacks, bows, horses, or even different weapons or characters. It's just Musashi and Kojiro. The only one appears in game that you control. So no, there's no multiplayer split screen like in Dynasty Warriors of old. Yeah, remember those good old days? Pepperidge Farm remembers. This shallow combat system makes the gameplay so repetitive and boring. It's a chore to play this game. This is what the average Dynasty Warriors hater thinks every game is like. But even Dynasty Warriors 2 on PlayStation 2, which was one of the first games for the console, plays a million times better than this piece of fucking shit game. One, two, 3 hits, repeat. 1, 2, 3 hits, repeat. 1, 2, 3 hits, repeat. This is your gameplay loop as you hack it at non-stop spawning enemies trying to complete whatever goal you have, which is always the same. Kill a certain amount of enemies, whether it's generic soldiers or officers. There's no fun to be had. To make combat worse, you can't control the camera at all, so as I fight, I got guys coming from behind that pop in at the last second and can easily kill me. I'm struggling to play this game, fighting the camera, and the lack of balance as I get easily killed every time on the second mission as fatigue and frustration takes over, given this shitty game's combat system. Don't help either, every time you attack or move at all, you'll have the camera sway around. I just can't with this game. While Musashi is more tankish and clunky to play, Kojiro is more smooth, tankish and clunky to play. Yeah, go figure, they can't do anything right with this piece of shit game. Kojiro moves so much faster, it's great, but still too slow to get around fast enough. His weapon is also faster to attack and nails targets better. But of course, the drawback to Kojiro over Musashi was he's weak as fuck. Like after 5 hits at most from a common soldier, and you're dead. It only gets worse and worse the more I played. I tried so hard to deal with this shit game, but after over 20 minutes I got killed for the last time. I'm out. This game is impossible, not because of difficulty or skill, but because of the shitty controls and gameplay. It also don't help that items are so rare, so if you're getting killed and you need heal, you're fucked.
Just fucking, you know?
The only good thing about this knockoff Samurai Warriors game is the music. Good job to whoever composed it. Get employed somewhere else, cause this company is wasting your talent. It's literally just we have Samurai Warriors at home of a soundtrack, and that's the only pro this game is getting. At the end of the day, Shogun's Blade is a blatant rip-off of Samurai Warriors with nothing going for it. The controls are terrible, the combat is repetitive as all hell, shallow and clunky. The game is unbalanced, as you can be easily killed without being able to fight back. The AI won't stop spawning, so no matter what, you can never progress in battle, unlike Samurai Warriors and Dynasty Warriors. Kojiro is utterly useless, as he just gets killed in literally 1 or 2 hits. This game is trash and not worth playing. Anyways, that's it for this video. See you all later.